Hi guys! Welcome sa Engineered Math Channel. Sa video na to ay tuturo ko sa inyo ang inverting op amps. So kung gusto niyo itong matutunan, just keep on watching. So meron na akong first video about op amps. So sa video na yon ay diniscuss ko ang iba't ibang characteristics ng op amps, both ideal at non-ideal. Diniscuss ko rin yung iba't ibang parameters ng op amps as well as yung mode of operation nito. So ngayon ay ituturo ko naman sa inyo ang isa sa mga basic op amp circuit na madalas nating gamitin, which is ang inverting op amps. So ito yung itsura ng inverting op amps. So basically, meron siyang dalawang resistor. So, yung RI, siya yung nakakonect doon sa input natin na VI. And then, nakakonect din siya doon sa V- nung op amp. So, yung input natin ay nakakonect doon sa V- nung op amp through the resistor RI. As well as, meron din tayong feedback resistor from the output patungo doon dito sa V- din. Okay? And then, naka-ground lang tong V+ natin. Okay? So, ito yung characteristics ng inverting op amps. So, an inverting amplifier reverses the polarity of the input signal while amplifying it. So, obviously, it amplifies the input signal. Kaso, there's a twist. I-invert nga raw yung sign ng signal na yon. So, halimbawa, meron kang input signal dito na DC. So, let's say, meron kang 1 volt DC, okay? And then, ito yung nasa input mo. And then, pag in-amplify niya yan, using the parameters na mamaya i-derive natin in terms of RF tsaka RI na gain, ito yung magiging output niya. Magiging negative siya. So, this time, let's say, yung amplification factor o yung gain natin ay 3. So, mapupunta siya dito sa negative 3 kasi naka-invert yung output. Same as kung meron tayong sinusoidal waveform. So, let's say meron kang input dito na sine wave. Kapag nasa output na siya, mai-invert siya. Magiging 180 degree out of phase. So parang magiging ganito yung itsura niya. Ma-amplify, but then, it is 180 degree out of phase doon sa input natin. Okay, so yun yung ginagawa ng inverting op amp. Ina-amplify niya yung signal at the same time, ini-invert niya yung output. Okay? So, laging ganun lang yung palatandaan ko sa inverting op amps. So, yung input nakakonect doon sa V- and then yung V+ natin ay naka-ground lang. Okay? And then, meron kayong feedback RF tsaka input RI resistors. Okay? So, ngayon, derive natin kung ano ba yung voltage gain noong inverting op amp o yung VO over Vin. Okay? So, dito sa pag-derive natin, apply pa rin natin yung characteristics ng ideal op amps ha, na yung input impedance niya ay infinity, yung output impedance niya ay 0, at yung voltage gain niya ay infinity. Okay? Therefore, gagamitin natin yung na-derive nating key equations doon sa video ko about ideal op amps na I- is equal to 0 and I positive is equal to 0, as well as V- is equal to V+. Okay? So, apply natin yung nodal analysis dito. So, let's sum up the current at node V-. Okay? So, summation of current is equal to 0 at V-. So, assume ko ulit na yung mga current dito sa RI tsaka RF ay nagli-leave doon sa node natin na V-. Okay, so palayo. Okay, and then, applying KCL, current leaving is equal to current entering. So, yung mga current leaving ay obviously itong dalawa, yung RF tsaka RI current. So, we have for RI, V- minus Vin over Ri. Okay? Plus itong RF. So, plus V- minus VO over RF is equal to itong current na magfo-flow dito sa V minus ay yung I minus, right? Which is equal to 0. So, parang hindi na natin isasama. So, therefore, equal na yan sa 0. Okay? So, ngayon, next, apply natin yung concept na V minus is equal to V plus. Kasi alam natin yung V plus ay nakakonect sa ground. Therefore, ano yung voltage niya? 0. So, therefore, V plus is equal to 0. And therefore, according to this equation, since V plus is equal to V minus, therefore, V minus is also equal to 0. So ngayon, pwede natin i-substitute yung value na V minus na 0 dito sa derived nodal analysis equation natin. So, magiging 0 minus VI over RI plus 0 minus VO over RF equals 0. Or simply, negative VI over RI minus VO over RF is equal to 0. Now, transpose natin itong VI over RI negative sa kabila. So, magiging negative VO over RF is equal to positive VI over RI. And then, cross-multiply natin itong RF sa taas. So, magiging VO negative is equal to RF VI over RI. And then, divide natin both sides by negative 1 para maging positive si VO. So, therefore, VO is equal to, rearrange na lang natin to as isang fraction. So, magiging negative RF over RI times VI. So, ito yung representation natin of output in terms of the resistance RF and RI. Which kung kukuhain natin yung voltage gain o yung ratio ng VO over VI, we have negative RF over RI. So, therefore, ito yung voltage gain for inverting op-amps. So, it is represented by the ratio of the feedback resistor and the input resistor with a negative sign. Itong negative sign, ibig sabihin lang yan, yung pinakita ko sa inyo kanina, may invert lang yung input signal sa output. So, magiging opposite yung sign niya sa output. Okay? So, now, let's try to solve an example. So, find the output VO of the op-amp circuit shown below if VI is equal to 0.5 volt. Find also the current in the 10 kilo ohm resistor. Okay, so obviously, itong given circuit natin ay inverting op-amp. So, apply natin yung na-derive nating formula kanina for inverting op-amp. So, VO is equal to negative RF over RI times VI. So, we have RF is equal to 25 kilo ohm. So, negative 25 kilo ohm over RI is 10 kilo ohm. So, over 10 kilo ohm. And then, the input voltage VI is 0.5 volt. Okay? Now, using calculator, we can solve the output voltage as negative 1.25 volts. Okay? Now, to find the current in the 10 kilo ohm resistor, so let's assume this current for the 10 kilo ohm resistor. So, we know that it will be equal to the voltage difference from input to V minus. So, therefore, VI minus V minus over yung resistance na 10 kilo ohm. So, therefore, we have 0.5 volt minus, we know that in ideal op-amp, V minus is 0, right? So, minus 0 over 10 kilo ohm. So, therefore, the current is equal to 50 microampere. Okay? So, para ma-check, sinimulate ko yung circuit. So, run natin. Okay, so check natin yung current dun sa 10 kilo ohm resistor. So, tama, around 49.999 microamp or approximately 50 microamp. How about yung voltage? So, tama rin. Negative 1.25 volt. So, therefore, tama yung computation natin. Okay? Okay, for the next example, we have determine VO in the op-amp circuit shown below. Okay, so kung mapapansin nyo, same siya doon sa inverting op-amp circuit. Kaso, meron lang tayong voltage doon sa V+. So, analyze natin ulit ito using nodal analysis kasi hindi natin pwedeng ma-apply dito yung formula na VO over VI na negative RF over RI kasi meron tayong input sa V+. Okay, so, summation of current ulit tayo equal 0 at let's say dito sa V-. Okay? So, assume ko ulit na nagli-leave yung bawat current dun sa mga resistors. Okay? So, we have V- minus 6 volt over 20 kilo ohm for the 20 kilo ohm resistor current. Okay? Plus, for the 40 kilo ohm resistor current, we have V- minus VO over 40 kilo ohm. Then, equals to 0. Okay. So, apply naman natin ngayon yung concept na V minus is equal to V plus. But we know that V plus is equal to 2 volt according to this circuit. Okay. So, therefore, V plus is equal to 2 volts. And therefore, V minus is also equal to 2 volt. So, pwede na natin i-substitute yung V minus na 2 volt dito sa nodal equation natin. So, magiging 2 minus 6 over 20K plus 2 minus VO over 40K equals 0. So, we can solve this for VO using a calculator. So, i-shift solve na lang natin, okay? So, we have 2 minus 6 over 20K plus 2 minus alpha x over 40K is equal to 0. Shift solve equals negative 6. So, using calculator, ang masasolve nating VO ay negative 6 volts. Okay? So, ito lang simulation ko para ma-check natin kung tama yung na-compute nating V out. So, run natin. So, check natin yung V out. Okay, so tama, negative 6 volt. So, therefore, tama yung computation natin. Okay? Okay, so that's it for the topic inverting op-amp. So, yun lang yung dapat yung tandaan kapag inverting op-amp. So, from the word inverting, ini-invert yung input doon sa output. Meaning, magiging negative yung sign ng output. And then, nakakonect lagi yung input doon sa V minus nung op-amp. To denote that magiging negative nga yung V out. Okay? Tapos, ang voltage gain niya ay madedetermine using the formula negative RF over RI. O yung ratio ng feedback resistor sa input resistor. Okay? So, sana ay may natutunan kayo sa video na to at maraming salamat sa panonood.